Man, the night Zach Edey humbled Julian Newman. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't even know Zach Edey went to high school. I'm keeping 100 now. Let me stop. But look, man, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know what to do, man. But look, I never seen this before.
It was just a manufactured setup that let Julian launch
Newman,
30 shots a night while his dad called the plays from the bench. And now, Prodigy Prep was facing a national schedule. And that schedule brought him a matchup with IMG Academy, the same powerhouse that embarrassed him by 60 points the year before. But this wasn't just a rematch. This was supposed to be a redemption arc.
I don't know why. I think his father was setting him up, bro. He was setting him up, bro. They were just making them boys play against anybody.
For Julian Newman.
Tripping, bro. He's
getting embarrassed by IMG and LaMelo last year. It was his last shot.
These boys are elite. He's 5'2". What y'all thought was gonna happen?
Not to prove to college coaches that he still had something to offer. But as soon as you looked closely at IMG's roster, it was obvious this wasn't going to be a redemption story. It was going to be another slaughter fest. Because this time, Julian was going up against an IMG program that won a national championship the year before. He was going up against Zach Edey, a 7.
What? Hey, what's Zach Edey initially, bro? Like, what is he? You like, what is he, bro?
7'4" monster who looked like a grown man playing against middle schoolers. And Edey wasn't even the only problem. IMG rolled out a squad featuring 5.
Oh, they had Jalen Johnson on that team? Oh, they was cooking. Jaden Springer.
5 future NBA players, and Jalen Johnson, Mark Williams, Jaden Springer, Musa Diabate, and Jarris Walker. Each of them already playing at a level most high school teams couldn't dream of matching. It was the most talented all-around team that Newman ever faced. Meanwhile, Julian was still trying to prove he belonged.
Okay, Julian.
His viral highlights and flashy dribbling made him an internet star. But this game, this was about substance, not style. And IMG was more than happy to expose any weaknesses.
What are you doing out there, bro? Pass that rock, man. You out there.
For the Newmans, this game was everything. For IMG, it was just another day of domination. And as the gym filled with tension and anticipation, one thing was certain. Zach Edey and this starting 5 of future NBA players weren't there to play around. They were there to bury the hype. From the very first possession, it was clear that this was going to be a long night for Prodigy Prep. IMG Academy came out with a purpose. They ran their offense like a well-oiled machine. Sharp ball movement, perfect spacing, a level of execution that screamed.
His daddy need to be in jail, gang. His daddy need to be jail. Yeah.
High major basketball. This wasn't just raw talent. This was chemistry, discipline, and preparation. They looked like a college team. Prodigy Prep looked like a JV team. And Julian Newman, he looked like a kid who had accidentally wandered into a men's league game.
What is you doing, man? Like, bro.
Julian Newman, he looked like a kid who had accidentally wandered into a men's league game.
What was that?
All those flashy crossovers, deep threes, and ankle breakers that had made...
he thought he was Kyrie. No, Goofy!
Made him a viral sensation for years. IMG's defense swallowed him completely.
But we own that, bro.
From the jump, IMG's long, athletic wings closed every gap. Julian tried to dance with the ball, pull off his signature moves, but there was no space, no opening.
Pass the rock, bro. See, that's when you pass that rock, man. You ain't getting off, let somebody else get off, bro, man. Pass that ball, man. Pass that ball, man. Come on, Julian, man. Pass that ball.
It was like watching someone try to dribble through a maze that kept closing in on it.
Trash.
It quickly became obvious that Julian's bag of tricks, the same ones that humiliated smaller schools and built...
Man, if you don't get your goof, man, stop it, man. What is you doing, man? He out that bitch shaking ass. Shaking that. You want to see this bitch? Stop it, bro.
Obvious that Julian's bag of tricks, the same ones that humiliated smaller schools and built his brand, were useless in a meaningful game like this. Here, IMG was different. Their defenders didn't fall for fakes. They didn't bite on step backs. They stayed in front, rotated cleanly, and contested everything. Julian kept trying to force something to happen, but nothing did. He was boxed in, and you could see the frustration on his face. Meanwhile, IMG's offense was running a clinic. Whether it was a slick pass inside for dunks, a drive-in kick to an open shooter, or a
Cooking them
smooth
folks,
alley-oop off a set play, they did everything with purpose.
I still feel bad for Julian, man.
Every possession felt like watching chess masters tear apart a player who only knew how to play checkers. They moved, cut, screened, passed, and punished. By halftime, the scoreboard was already ugly. IMG led 57-31 at halftime, and you could see it in the Newman's body language. The energy was gone. The defiance had faded. What was supposed to be Julian's redemption game had turned into a public dismantling. If the first half was brutal, the second half was a complete annihilation. IMG shifted into
who is
high
on his team, bro? He went and got kindergartens, man. He went and got public school maintenance mans to play, bro. This nigga daddy went and got anybody, bro. He like, bro, you hoop? You hoop? Nah, I don't hoop, man. You can play. Come on.
Here, and the game turned into a highlight reel, but not the kind Julian Newman was used to starring in. Dunks, alley-oops, full-court fast breaks. The game literally looked like the NBA All-Star game where no one actually tries. IMG's players were flying, throwing down vicious jams and playing with the notion that said, we know we're better, now you do too. The gap between the two teams wasn't just clearly obvious, it was laughable. IMG had bigger, stronger, faster athletes at every position. Every possession became an opportunity to embarrass Prodigy Prep. Meanwhile, Julian couldn't buy a bucket, and his body language said it all.
He shot that bullshit. Yeah, Julian Newman, you knew it was over with from there.
Frustration, fatigue, and disbelief. And Jamie Newman, who had hyped this game as their moment of redemption, was suddenly quiet on the sideline.
Bro, he need to be jailed. He need to be locked up, bro. He need to be locked. This nigga here, he needs to be locked up, man. Jail time for this man. I don't know why he ain't locked up already, bro. No cap. I don't know why he in jail already. He not in jail already, bro. I don't know why the police ain't find this man and put him away, bro. The danger and the type of things he done did to basketball, man, it's criminal. It's criminal, bro.
No more yelling. No more pointing. Just silence as IMG ran up the score and ran them off the floor. As the final buzzer sounded on Julian Newman's second straight blowout loss to IMG Academy, the internet wasted no time delivering its verdict. The final score was 99-40. And the craziest part about the game wasn't even the 59-point blowout. It was the Julian Newman crash out and throwing a chair at Zach Edey's face.
Niggas threw a chair at Zach Edey? Never did he get a chair thrown at his face. Oh, nah, to crash out something vicious. Why that nigga throwing a chair at Zach Edey? What's Zach Edey doing?
Julian Newman crash out and throwing a chair at Zach Edey's face. It was the kind of moment that perfectly summed up the night.
Niggas hit Zach Edey with a chair? But you should have knew you wouldn't get no bucket when you had a ponytail fade, a bootsy ponytail fade. Man, what's going on? You knew you wasn't about to get no buckets, little fella. But why niggas hitting Zach Edey with a chair though?
Age, embarrassment, and a total loss of control. The same game that was supposed to prove that Newman somewhat belonged instead ended with a meltdown that only confirmed the opposite. It got ugly real fast. Just about every fan was on the court and many got the incident on video. Instead of walking away with respect, Newman walked out making a complete embarrassment of himself.
This nigga got a bootsy ponytail fade. It's crazy activity game. Julian, bro, you gotta talk about it. What was you doing during this time, bro? You was going through a lot, gang. I feel
basically ended his already slowly dying basketball career with that one classless move.
Nigga hit a nigga with a chair, it's crazy.
But back to the story. It was a 59-point beatdown.
Nasty.
But hey, I guess they didn't lose by 60 this time. And the craziest part is that the 59-point beatdown somehow still didn't even reflect how dominant IMG truly was, because it wasn't just about the insane point differential. It was about the complete control, command, and composure from the opening tip to the final buzzer. IMG looked like a team that was out there fooling around, because Prodigy Prep looked like a JV team that had walked into the wrong gym.
Bro, I didn't even know Zach Edey went to IMG.
This was supposed to be Julian's chance to prove the doubters wrong. But instead it became the night his critics felt completely validated. Memes flooded Twitter.
That nigga just trying to go, bro, set an offense up, bro. Get a screen. Try to cut it. You doing too much, bro. That nigga thought he was Kobe for real. He thought he was Kobe and Kyrie mixed together. That's what we thought. Kobe, Kyrie, and Steph. That's what he thought he was, bro. I don't know. This nigga ain't calling for no screens. No, nothing. He just trying to do it all by himself. Like he's him again.
Comment sections lit up. Basketball forums, YouTube, and TikTok all echoed the same message. It was over. This wasn't just another loss. This was the final straw. The Newman hype machine, which had run full speed for nearly a decade, had finally hit a wall it couldn't. Which had run full speed for nearly a decade, had finally hit a wall.
Yeah, it was time for you to retire, Julian. Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, but I love you, Julian, to death. Gang. You can hoop, gang. We can get that one-on-one. I cook. But yeah, it was time for you to, yeah, Father need to be in prison. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep saying that, bro. To that nigga in jail. That nigga need to be in jail for what he did to basketball, bro. But bro, I didn't even know you played. Bro, Prodigy Pearl was just getting whooped by any and everybody just to see if Julian Newman can do something. I felt bad. It was criminal. But look, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all want to see more videos like this on my channel? Let me know in the comments. Let me know on my screen y'all like this better than the box camera shit, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out which one y'all like better. You feel me? But I'm saying this video, y'all already know what's going on. No, babbity bab.